Hello, welcome to the Computer Forensic Boot Camp. My name is Priyank, and in this course, you will be taking a look at the digital forensic journey and what's covered inside the course. Apart from that, I'll also guide you which certifications are relevant for forensic investigation, and we will also take a look in detail what's inside the course. And there is a good gift for you. We are going to get a free certification from the website. So let's move forward. Let's talk about the digital forensic journey. So the digital forensic has been expanding, and we all know that the world is moving towards the digital part. With that, there are increase in the crime rate, plus the physical crimes that are already taking place also require a digital forensic expert. So in this course, we are going to take a look at the certified computer forensic examiner pathway, and I'll show you some skills that are required for the course for both public and private sectors. So in this video, we are going to take a look at the certification that are relevant for the public domain, that is for government and law agencies, and for the private sector, that is for companies looking for a digital forensic expert. Before starting, let's take a look at the course objectives and what are inside this course. The first thing is to build your core skills. We are going to master some fundamental digital forensic investigation techniques and methodology. And this will be a practical course where we will be installing softwares, Windows virtual machines, and all the tools that are required for digital investigation or digital forensic investigation. We are going to prepare it from a point of view that is CCFE exam, that is Certified Computer Forensic Examiner, which will help you to gain knowledge both practical and the quiz part. Later on, we are going to conduct some hands-on lab experiences, and in this course we'll learn some tools that are used by digital forensic investigator with practical approach. If we talk about digital forensic, what is digital forensic? In simple term, digital forensic is divided into three categories. The first one is identifying or discovering potential digital evidence. Let's take an example. If you find a phone at a crime scene, you need to identify which tools and techniques can help you to gather digital evidence. So that is the first part, that is identifying or discovering potential digital evidence. Now this can be used in both digital crimes as well as physical crimes, and you have to identify the type of digital evidence. The second step is preservation, that is securing evidence without alteration so that it can be shown in the court or produced as an evidence. Let's take an example again. If you find a phone and if you feel that there is something deleted, let's say a chat has been deleted from the phone, you cannot directly recover or analyze the evidence and perform digital forensic. The first step is to secure and create a clone so that the original device is not altered, and securing the evidence without alteration. The third step is to analyze and examine the data. Let's take the second example again. If you find a digital forensic computer or a mobile, and if you want to perform a recovery, you need to first identify what activities have been done. So these are the three steps of digital forensic, and nowadays multiple devices, depending on the operating system and the type of device, it can be a computer, mobile phone, or a network infrastructure. We can also perform evidence on routers and other devices. Let's move forward. We will talk about why digital forensic is essential. The first and the most important is the growth of crime. cybercrime has grown 150%, and nowadays, even the physical evidence or physical crimes have increased, and investigation and digital evidence has been required in almost 80% of the cases. Law agencies nowadays use digital forensic on physical crimes as well. This has created an annual impact of 20 billion plus US dollars globally. So that's the reason digital forensic is really important, and high profile cases including ransomware attack, IP theft and financial frauds have increased. Let's move forward and let's take a look at the overview of computer forensic certifications. There are three major certifications that can be done if you want to come in the field of computer forensic. The first one is CFCE, which is a two-stage certification with peer review process, and it is relevant for law enforcement agencies. It is internationally recognized standard for law enforcement, and if you want to go into the government sector or the public sector, this is the certification that you need to do. The second certification is CCFE exam that covers 9 essential skill domains, which includes both practical and written components, and this course is focused on CCFE exam. This is a broader certification for broader audience, that is again the public and the private sector. The third certification is GIAC GCFE. This certification specializes in technical forensic skills and incident response. Again, this is a detailed technical assessment. So after completing CCFE, you can move forward with GCFE. This course is designed for a broader audience, and hence we will be covering all the 9 essential domain skills that are required for both practical and written components of CCFE, Certified Computer Forensic Examiner. This is a course, and let's take a look at what's inside CCFE. So the first thing is a peer review process that includes a practical examination with a hands-off forensic investigation scenario and a written test of 100 questions with a passing threshold of 80%. You can also opt for a recertification every 3 years to update your current knowledge and the trends of computer forensic. In this course, we'll be covering all of these with practical and written examination, and there is something really exciting for you. You'll be getting a free certification. You need to check the description and the details provided on the website. Let's talk about the contents inside the course and the overview of CCFE. The first thing is the fundamental knowledge like legal framework, investigation process, and the most important part, chain of custody procedures. We are also going to take a look at some technical skill development with hands-on lab assistant with volatile and data craving tools for Windows and Linux forensic. We are also going to prepare for the examination and the tests with practice examination, and you will be getting a certification and a career advancement. There is a boost of salary potential of up to 15%, and if you are new to this profession, you can join a global network of certified examiners for ongoing learning and support. This course also comes with a certification. You can check the details. So are you ready to start your digital forensic journey? Let's begin this exciting pathway towards becoming a certified examiner. Seisha.